All right, boys and girls, we are back live for another episode of The Mix Behind the Mic. Today is a special day. It's the first time that we're going to have 3 mics live for starters. So first, co-host Keith, welcome back, sir.
How you doing?
And we got a new friend on the pod today. His name is Joe Marakowski. I say that right?
That's right.
Okay. Joe's from Sickerville, New Jersey.
Correct.
He works for the government
Yep.
in Philly at the Naval what?
Not at the Navy Yard, I wish. It's up in Northeast Philly.
Okay.
Naval base up there.
Naval base up there. And Joe, a couple years ago, got a cool concept, ran with it, and now you're on a podcast talking weddings because this guy is officially known as Joey Cannoli.
Joey Cannoli.
Joe,
That's
welcome
me.
to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Great.
So, every time we have someone come on, we just kind of want to start from the basis of where did this brand start? What made you think of it? Did you see something that just light bulb went off? And, tell us a little about yourself and how we got into this.
Sure. So how did Joey Cannoli start? It's literally one of my favorite stories. So back in March 2024,
Okay.
I saw a viral video on Instagram where a dude is wearing a cheetah shirt, had lights around his neck, had cannoli piping bags like dangling. He had an apron, and this man was just whipping out cannolis on the dance floor. And I was like, yo, whose man's is this, right? And so I shared it on my story. And I said, I think I found my next weekend job, right? As a joke. I think it was the funniest video ever. So then a bride replied to that story. And I said, I need you at my wedding.
Someone you know?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't remember why I followed her or why she followed me, but
Okay.
for
Just
So she replied to that story that
Yeah.
you posted from somebody else. Did she think that you did that?
So I have another Instagram page with like a cooking page. So she's aware that I do like cooking stuff, right? So I made nothing of it. I was like, haha, right?
Sure.
2 days later, another viral video of a dude from Australia. He had the full rig, the whole caddy thing, and he's like walking around. And I was like, oh, this guy's legit. Like, and I posted that, and she gets, no, serious. I get married in 2 weeks. How can we make this happen? I was like, all right. So after like where she was getting married, it was at a local venue. And I said, if you can find the shelves, I can probably make the filling. She probably doesn't know this, but that wedding, first time I ever made cannolis. So wing that. But yeah, so she was like, all right, I can get you the cannoli shells. So she did. And then I was like, all right, let me try to figure out how I can do this. So I was like, the cannoli caddy that the Australian had, he got that from eBay, but it came from Germany. So like I want to be able to get that for like 6 to 8 weeks.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, what the next thing can I do? I'm like, all right, well, I can find like a bus tub, and then I put like a little black tablecloth in there. And then I grabbed 2 eye hooks, screwed it to the thing, and then I grabbed a duffel bag strap, and just boom. I'm like, all right, cool, we're gonna do it. And then I just showed up. Went to the wedding. The DJ came down. I was like, all right, so like, how do you know the bride? I'm like, I don't know the bride. She's like, great. I'm like, how you want to do this? I'm like, I have no idea, man. Like, all right, how about I'll make you like an announcement. You go through these doors. We'll play a Italian song. Like, how about Chelo and Luna? To go, and at the time it was like
It's been playing in my head all day since I knew you were coming.
It's in March 2024, like early April. That was like a trending TikTok song. So I'm like, great, well, get out there. And I just bust through these doors. I'm just clapping along, and I'm just being myself, hanging out the cannolis, and people are loving it. People are like, "Wow, like how long have you been in business? How long have you been doing this for?" I'm like my watch, I'm like 35 minutes. Like it's the first time I'm ever doing this. And then this one person, I think it was like the aunt, she's like, "Oh my god, I love your costume." And I was like, "My costume?" I just pulled this out of my closet, and it was a Fila tracksuit. So I was like, I need to pull like the most Italian thing I have.
Yeah.
And then after that, like I was like, this might be a thing. So then another person reached out to me, like, hey, I'm getting married at Renault Winery. Can you do it? I'm like, sure. And I reached out to Renault, and they said, oh, we can do it, but I need a COI. I'm like, what's a COI? Certificate of insurance.
Insurance.
Like, oh, I need one of those. I'm like, all right. So I hit up one of my mentors from college. He had me set me up with a guy, gave it to me. I'm like, cool. And I'm like, let's make this legit. So I bought that thing from Germany. I had it vinyl wrapped. And then from there, I'm just kept on going
Did you have the name from the jump?
immediately.
Immediately.
Day
Like
one.
before the first wedding gig.
that the moment I saw that video.
You're like Joey MacGyver cannoli, if I
Sure.
might
Because
say so.
he made it
Bro,
on the
comes
fly.
up with that perfectly. Like that's amazing.
So
actually.
and it worked out in my favor because my name is Joe,
Right.
and I'm a very like I like rhyming.
Yeah. I get it.
I like alliteration, stuff like that. So I just knew it would just go with it and just fit Joey Cannoli.
So hear me out. I
Yeah.
was thinking about maybe, doing this once or twice, not taking over. I wouldn't want to do that. Obi-Wan Cannoli.
That was I think I posted that on May.
Someone did that already?
No, I think I posted like a meme of that like
Yeah?
on May 4th, like May.
I mean,
May
think
4th.
about it. He's got cannoli lightsabers.
All-
There's so much you could do with it.
At work. I have all my friends at work. We have like almost every single day we do like just do cannoli puns. Like, we'll do like one guy. Shout out to Uncle Suds. He throws out. He gave me like a lot of like ideas. Like for the shirt, cream cannoli rules everything around me.
I love
That
that.
was on him.
Wu-Tang, obviously.
Exactly, big
Okay.
big Wu-Tang guy. He gave me the idea for the premium package, where
Premium
the
package.
premium package.
I
Yeah.
like it. He loves this. He loves this stuff just as much as you do.
It's the Premier League. What are we talking about here?
So I only offered the premium package, and then he'll name my the little cannoli guy like in my logo. He gave him a nickname, call him Cannoli.
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 Love it.
Yeah, so it was all just puns for days over there.
So, you said you like to cook.
Yeah.
So take me of where's the cannoli come from? Do you make this cannoli? And two-part question: is it a different answer from the first night to versus today?
I definitely want to know that. Like right, because you whipped it up. You're like figuring it out that first night. You're like getting whatever. Now, have you matured your like cannolis to like a more extreme?
Yeah. So growing up, I always wanted to go to culinary school. Some kids at age 9 were watching the Disney Channel.
You
I
were
was
watching
watching
cooking?
I was watching Food Network. I was watching Rachel Ray 30-minute meals. It was my thing. But then I was growing up. My parents told me to grow up, and off to college I went. And now I work in a cubicle, but the passion's still there to cook, which is very easy to me. So then, like, thanks to my mom, who's Italian, straight off the boat. So that comes through like my Italian heritage. Yeah, I got a really long Polish last name, but my mom is an immigrant. She was born in Italy.
Okay.
What's her maiden name? Be curious.
Yeah, Therese.
Okay.
Yeah, but her Francesca Therese is her full name.
Gotcha.
But that makes me a first-gen Italian.
Right.
So like I get all my values straight from source. It doesn't get lost in translation from generation to generation. I get
Right,
whatever
right.
her like immigrant values go straight to me.
Right.
So one day we're just going through cookbooks and like we're like, all right, we gotta figure out how we're gonna make
You and your mom?
yeah, and we're just kind of like playing test kitchen, trying to figure out which one. And I just like, and the goal is, I got game respects game. I will never be as good as Isgroves or Terminese in Philly or at Once Petitos when they were around. Like I will never be as good as those. But if someone says, "Wow, this tastes like that," that's the best compliment you can give me.
Sure.
So I want to be as close as possible to that.
Fair.
So that first time I made it, I was like, all right, mom, try it. Like, what do you think? Like, and she will tell me if it's bad or not. I'm like, oh no, this is a pretty good one, and I stuck with it. Same recipe since day one.
Wow.
I love it.
Steps right in. MacGyver's the thing together. Comes up with the cannoli thing, and boom, Joey Cannoli is born.
1, I'm not Italian. Shocker. 2, I'm not a big sweets guy.
Yeah.
But I love me a cannoli.
I love cannoli.
I know nothing about cannolis. Like you wrote down as far as a question, Keith, like favorite flavor. Is there more? And that's a question I'll ask. But like I would have never known that was even an option. I thought it was always a.
My wife loves
one
pistachio on anything. I guarantee pistachio is probably a flavor or somewhere along the lines or some way. I don't know.
So I know, like going back to like the Philly bakeries, there's only like 3. You can either get Italian cream, the ricotta chocolate chip, or chocolate, and that was it. Boom. Then if you look into like the actual like bakeries over in Italy, you can do like they have like a slice of candy orange, or they do the chopped pistachios, or the chocolate chips, or all kind of stuff. Now, I only offered the ricotta with the chocolate chip. I keep it traditional, keep it simple, keep it clean.
I like that.
But like with other like cannoli guys around, they do the toppings. More power to them. That like maybe that's their like niche. They how they want to do it.
You're thinking about ever branching out and
No.
doing that ever?
No,
Just
because
sticking with what works?
I'm more entertainment.
I got you.
That's where I was just going with that.
Love
You
it.
can you can explain it, but that was going to be my next question because I love that you put something in our email about the entertainment's first, the Cannolis second, and that's what I wanted to.
As an entertainment company,
that's what I really want to hear about.
So I like to make it known that like I do offer desserts, but I'm not a dessert station. I'm here to entertain first and then give you a cannoli second.
Right.
Maybe the other cannoli guys, they want like, oh, I'm giving you like a really good dessert, and you can have your options. You can like dip it. More power to them. I don't know who started the topping thing. Like, I never seen put like M&Ms or like
On a cannoli,
rainbow
right.
jimmies on a cannoli before. Sure, it'd probably be good.
To each their own.
Yeah, to each his own. I mean, if you walked in Terminus and asked for Jimmy's on a cannoli, you'll get some love. But cannoli, you can do whatever you want to it. It's the if you keep it the basis of the cannoli, that'd be great. But yeah, entertainment first, a cannoli second. If I had a topping, when I'm on dance floor, I'm doing James Brown spin moves. I'm shuffling. I'm literally like moonwalking and like two-stepping. If I'm doing that, I got toppings flying out my thing.
Yeah.
So where if it's just do one straight filling,
Right.
I can literally spin move and hand you a cannoli in one motion.
This is amazing.
That needs to be like an overlay on this when we're talking about it.
Do you have any video of you doing this?
I got videos for days.
All right. I'd like you to
Definitely
send me a
us
couple.
something. We'll
Yeah.
throw something on.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
got videos for days.
The wedding that we did with you, not us, but our company.
It's funny. The guy that's coming
That's
here
what I was
today,
just gonna
Corey.
say.
Yeah.
He's coming on to do a pod later today.
That's where I got the shots of you for the clip.
Oh yeah, that was a good wedding. That was at the atrium.
Yeah,
yeah.
100%. Yeah, he's coming to do a
Oh,
pod.
nice.
Yeah, Corey had. We like to use the shots that we use in our clips. We try. Don't get me wrong. There's sometimes where we have to, outsource and find clips wherever we can to show people what we're talking about. But we're try to use our own clips of people that we do things with. That's why we, got you on there. And
So, my question is, take me through the process with a couple, and selfishly plug you're on here. So, when someone reaches out to you, hey, I love your vibe.
Yeah.
I want you to come to the wedding. What's the process? Is it like,
Yeah.
hey, here's the fee, and I show up and do my thing? Is there questions you're asking? Is like, what's the process?
I like it to be known as I'll be the easiest wedding vendor you ever deal with. It's very simple.
I try to fight you on that one
Right.
myself. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. I mean, listen, you probably should be, so I'll let you
Because
take that one.
I will make emphasis, like I should be the least of your worries. There's so many other vendors that you need to worry.
Sure.
Like, there's three things that you have to. What I think, you have to have a really good venue, which has really good food. Figure that out. 2, entertainment and music is everything.
Amen.
That controls the whole vibe of the wedding. And 3 is your photographer. Find a really good photographer because those photos will be left there for your lifetime.
Yeah.
it's almost like he knows us pretty well.
Right.
Those are the 3 things that you need to worry.
It's our
Yeah.
quota. Or
A
credo.
dude who's giving out cannolis, it should not be your biggest worry.
Right. I mean, makes sense.
I'm a add-on. So it's like,
So, just to get back into it, you don't want to be known as an actual station. You're saying you're an entertainer. You come in.
Yeah.
If they're going to have a station, that's totally separate. You're in addition to that, basically, is what you're
I
saying.
like to say I compliment your dessert hour.
I love that. I think that does make sense because obviously you're not going to just be out there.
You know what I love about it? Like, and again, we joke and say that we don't like to use the word hate on the pod because we don't want to just talk about things that we don't like or hate at weddings.
Sure.
Dislike.
But as the entertainer, as the DJ or MC, if you will, that I do essentially weddings for, I hate dessert hour.
You just
Because
you don't love
you're
it.
right, I just
You don't love it.
But
Wait.
this is where I like you.
I think we're
because I hate when they
You
ask
don't
us
love
to
it.
make the announcement to go have their, because then everyone leaves the dance floor. So I'd rather have less dessert hour and more of you on the dance floor.
Yeah.
So that's
I
everything.
hate when people leave the dance floor.
Right. I mean, of course.
It kills me. And I think, when you reach out to me and I'm explaining like the whole process, I tell them like, oh, when do you come out? Like, I'll come out during your dessert hour, either right before cake cutting or after cake cutting. And because you know how in weddings, there's always that awkward time right before dessert where like dinner's already done.
Yeah.
And it's a lull. We're like, oh, when are some people are dancing, some people are waiting around when it's gonna be dessert. Me, when Joey Cannoli busted through the doors, it's kind of now it's like, oh, it's dessert time because like, I'm giving out cannolis. But then I'm bringing people onto the
I was
dance
just
floor.
about to say he's definitely going to charge the dance floor up. Like
I'm the wedding
if he's on the
transition.
if he's on the dance floor, people are going to be on. We always say that the bride and groom control the energy, and they do.
Oh, for sure.
But
For
if
sure.
you have a bride and groom there, and then also a cannoli man, is that a correct term?
Sure.
Would a cannoli man be?
Cannoli man, cannoli guy.
Okay,
cannoli
I don't know.
guy.
I don't want to say
Yeah.
any.
I have yet to see a cannoli guy man at a wedding yet that I worked.
Yeah.
And I've seen multiple videos, your videos, etc., that I get the vibe. I love everything. We had a event planner on before Triana from Divas with the Details, and she was like, "Yes, food on the dance floor, like that's a win."
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's where we made the clip.
right,
from.
we did a right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what it's from. Yeah, he shared it on his page. But in my head, I'm thinking you're there the last hour, and you're not. You're there the second to last hour in my head, because I love the concept of I never want to open the dance floor until we already cut the cake, because we don't want to kill that vibe once we already open the dance floor. So announcing dinner's over, cake's done, we're starting this party, and here comes Joey Cannoli out as we're opening up the dance floor. That makes way more sense now.
Yeah.
And when I do consults, and I try not to say the same thing over and over on these pods sometimes, but I talk about generally a Motown set after dinner. Last time we're catering to the older crowd, and 20s and 30s might be getting some drinks in them right before they let loose on the dance floor. Getting you to come out as a added flair on the dance floor, entertainment, if you will, is just that one more extra
for the older
energy
people,
vibe.
and
Right, and that too.
at the beginning, the transition before you go
Yes.
hard into the banger. Like
I go into I say I'm a wedding transition. I also tell myself I'm a wedding enhancer. I'm gonna bring that level. Where your ideal of a perfect 10 out of 10 wedding, I'm gonna make it 11 out of 10 because I can read the people over the crowd. When you come into like the fun Che Luna song and you have the ants knuckles clapping around, but then you mix that into like in one of those like hard like Italian technos for the young kids, it flows right into get. And then from there, like I like in my like life, I have 3 older siblings, so I can read the people, where like I can relate to now the older crowd, but also I can relate to the young crowd, because I'm in that sweet spot right there. So whenever, if you want to play oldies, the new stuff, any kind of club house music, I can bounce. And that's the best part about these weddings. I never know what DJs are going to play, so it's always fun for me. So I can just it's all random. Yeah,
I like it.
I'd like to one more thing real quick. So there's a saxophone guy.
Yeah, I've met a few of those,
and I've seen him on some girls' shoulders as playing sax.
Yeah,
would that be something that Joey Cannoli would do? Would
No.
Would you get on top of somebody's shoulders and start spraying cannoli all over the place?
No, I keep it. Yeah, the amount of people who ask me to like squirt like cannoli cream in their mouth, I'm like,
It probably happens all the time. Right? It's
now that you say it, I imagine it happens literally at every wedding.
every single wedding.
So are you expecting that's going to happen?
And when I tell them no, it's like I'm breaking their hearts. Like, like I've seen like other like cannoli people do it. I'm like, dude, your whole thing's in our mouth. Like, let's keep it sanitary at one point. Like, it's
like good.
It's great. It's a fun. Yeah, and you're all drunk by the time we get there. Everybody's so drunk.
I wanted you to do it to me today. To be honest with you,
see so much uncomfortableness
in
people.
You just gotta run with it too.
Exactly. Right.
It gets so like, and people don't even know. It's like, oh, what's going on here? And it's like,
again, like the visuals I have right now, I get it. Like it's just
the most of what I will do, I will feed you a cannoli in your mouth. That's the most thing I will do. I will make it and I will feed it to you. But that's the most I will do.
That's amazing.
Yeah. But I think we got away with the whole like they being like the easiest like booking me.
Right.
Yeah. So like I'll send you like a little blurb, like exactly what I do. I'll give you my price. Yes or no. Essentially,
it's that simple.
It's like I literally give you everything. I laid out everything. Tell me where your location of the venue is. If it's in my travel radius, great. Let your venue know that I'll be coming. If you need my COI, I'll send it to you. And then a week, once you get a wedding timeline, then let me know what time you want me there. And then I'll show up.
So a couple questions. Yep. How many have you done, or a ballpark number?
So for 2025, I'm like 30. And then for right now, I opened my 2026 book in July. I have 40 on the book for next year.
That's amazing.
And I reject more than I accept because it's a one man show. I can only
Sure.
be I want.
What makes you reject it? Just you can't
I
make it.
physically can't.
You
be
just
there
can't do that,
because
right?
I'm already booked.
Right. I was just curious.
So
That's
that, or people
mean-
don't read my website and they say, "Oh, we'd love to have you up in upstate New York, up in North Jersey." And I literally have it laid out in my these
What
are
your radius
these are the
is.
I have these are the counties I'm willing to go.
well. Listen, Obi-Wan Cannoli right here. You'd be like, listen, I know a
God.
guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're
You
gonna
take a
go
little
visit.
percentage. Next thing you know, I'm out there slanging
And like
cannolis.
I honestly wish there were more cannoli guys. I'm right now. There's about in South Jersey area. There's me. There's a guy who goes by Cannoli in Philly, and then Concanti's Catering, who owns Village Pub and Cinder Bar.
Right.
They have a mobile cannoli guy with all the toppings, but that's about it. I wish more cannoli guys, and people are like, "Oh, why don't you hire like Joe Cannoli Juniors?" For there's only one. Like you can't. It's me.
I love it.
Like people think like I put on this whole character.
Right.
I put on the tracksuit. I'm out there. It's like no. Like if I came out there in like a white T-shirt, you're still getting the same exact energy.
Right.
Right.
It's just I control the narrative when I'm out there.
I
If
know.
I have some like an 18-year-old kid like, oh, I want to make some extra money, can I go out there? I have no idea how you're interact with the guest. I don't know if you have a bad day or you're just gonna be walking around all gloopy. Like,
Listen,
no,
you ain't got to explain that
yeah.
one to me. I get it.
you need to go out there at 100%, 120%, and you need to go
11 out of 10.
11 out of 10.
Right.
I get it.
And also it's Joey Cannoli. My name is actually Joe. So if you have a bad thing and then it was a bad wedding and they're gonna talk shit on like, oh, Joe Cannoli, like I don't
Your
want you
brand.
on my name. That's like it's not like Cannoli mania and some like a broad no, like literally my name Joe's in there. So I don't want you to like tarnish that.
I get it.
Is there a place called Cannoli Mania?
I don't know there can be.
I was just
Started?
curious. No, I
You,
mean,
man.
I'm a. I
Every time
don't want to steal stuff. I'm not trying to. I would never want to do that. But I love Obi-Wan Cannoli. I swear to you, he might become like a character online that I create or something. I don't even know.
You want to take some of these there, Kelly?
I think we're doing good. Just kind of like spitballing back and
cool.
forth. We're good. I can.
So, what makes weddings meaningful to you? And I asked the question as you explain you got into it, you explain you got a new hobby, side job, and boom, it took off. I think it's phenomenal that you have 40 for next year already. But, like, is this, I don't want to say a simple side job money grab because it does seem like it's more to you than that.
Oh,
so,
no,
I
it's
mean,
not.
you know,
When people hire me, you're not just hiring an extra vendor. It's almost as like you're hiring like, or like you're you know that time where you go to like your cousin's house and you get excited because it was it's my
Yeah.
friend's cousin and I want to have fun with him.
Sure.
That's the energy I'm gonna bring in. Like when I get out there, I want to make sure that everybody's having a good time. I've always loved weddings. One of my favorite films was Wedding Crashers with Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson. It's hands down, I think it's a top tier comedy.
Sure.
Everything about it, I loved it.
we don't talk about comedy movies
It's
enough
a
on the
great
pod.
movie.
Yeah.
I
And,
almost quoted one of the rules, but I just let it go.
Crab creeps in football. That's what Maryland does.
Yeah.
Rule 52, play like a champion.
It's just a great film. And that's what made me like start weddings. And I'm a big fan of the whole idea of like, and I blame like having like a loving sister, loving mother, and two older sisters. Like I'm a little too emotionally available. Where like I like seeing when two people are in love,
Sure.
because and when two people are like you bring two families together and everybody's happy for them. Everybody's all around for the same like reason. When other people are happy, that makes me happy even
Sure.
more, and just I like being that part of it. So when I'm coming out there, I'm not just like, oh, I'm here for 1 hour and I'm gonna bounce
Right.
and do what I have to do. Like, no, I want to be a part of your like
Experience.
exactly. And it's not like I always thank them. It's not really like oh, appreciate it. Like, no, thank you for letting me be a part of your special day because you took the time and you invited me as like a wedding guest, not just as like your vendors. You invited me.
So I know we asked about the travel.
Yeah.
Well, let me rephrase that. I had on the question,
Yeah.
do you travel? So as far as you said counties, not that I want you to list counties,
Yeah.
but South Jersey,
I could
Philly.
go broad area. So it's South Jersey, Philly, ideally east of the Schuylkill, like giving the center city. I'll get down Delco a little bit, and then north to like Newcastle, Wilmington,
Okay.
and Delaware. But like it's like I make it like a cut. Like if you are even
Listen.
like 5 minutes north of like, I'm like no.
Like it's not
The,
happening.
the issue is that my demand's so high that I know that someone's gonna ask me for another
Right.
for it on that same date. So I'm willing to take that risk.
Right.
So if
Listen.
someone wanted to pay you a ridiculous amount to
Listen,
go
money
further,
talks. I mean,
I'm just curious. Like,
It all depends. So I
like
did
if someone's like, "Listen, I'm going to
I tell you,
double."
I did have a woman fly me out to Boston.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool as hell.
stop it.
I swear to God,
Wow.
that wedding was electric.
So how did she find you?
Flew
Internet?
out to Boston for the Cannoli guy. That's amazing.
Dr. Khan Harvard Yad.
Yeah, it was.
That is
Cannolis.
so great.
It was awesome, and it was a black tie wedding. I was like, and I'm very accommodating too.
So did you only stay there for an hour as well, or did you do longer because you're going to Boston? Like, did you stay and party? Like, how did it all?
I stayed for the weekend.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you stay?
No. Same exact thing.
You were in and out.
I explored Boston. They told me to show up at 9 o'clock. Showed up 9 o'clock. Did my thing. Bounced.
Went back into sport Boston more, have some good drinks,
It's
some
amazing.
fun. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it was a great time. The nicest family ever. Like literally the nicest humans. They were great. I was a black tie wedding, so I wore my tuxedo, and I'm like that too. We're like, I'm trying to accommodate you because it's your wedding. You can have it whatever you want. So if you're having a black tie wedding and you're looking for that black tie photo aesthetic, I will show up in a tuxedo.
Your wedding, your way, we like to say.
If you, and I'm always like to throw little things. I worked at a wedding where she said, "Hey, I'm marrying an Irish guy. Can we incorporate some like Irishness?"
I saw this.
I was like, "Sure." Throw on a green, throw in like an Irish chef cap instead of my typical white one. Green bow tie. I was hanging out like Irish flag for them. Like, I'm okay with
You're
like
gonna play the part.
exactly.
Are you an Eagles fan?
Of course, go.
What if someone-
I was born on Broad Street.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On Broad Street?
Methodist Hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: if they wanted you to come and do a Dallas Cowboys and dress like a Dallas Cowboys, would you do it?
No, there's not enough.
He said he already.
And listen, I
he
think
said he already thinks. He
wanted.
says no more than he says yes. I mean, where do you draw the
Listen,
line? So-
your wedding, your way, but fuck the Cowboys.
No, literally. Right. There is a like I will. There's things I will say no. Like it's only I'll give you $200 to like put the cream like from the straight pipe the cream in the mouth. No,
Right.
not gonna do it. Like
I like it. He has standards.
I get it.
Because I'm the opposite. I'm over here trying to make Obi-Wan
Because
Cannoli. I'm going to be doing
at the
all
end of the
kinds
day,
crazy stuff.
it's not about the money for me. It really isn't. It's about creating the experience to make these weddings unique and memorable.
Listen, I'm gonna just like go off topic for a second.
Go for it.
But like in my early days, everyone was a competitor, and I
Yeah.
briefly told you before we started that like, there's millions of weddings out there, so I'm open to all of it, like all the competition, if you will. So, but like it's crazy that you're saying like you wish there was more Cannoli guys, and it makes sense, and the network, if you
Yeah.
will, of it, and like does this pod open doors for 3 new Obi-Wans over here?
Please.
But I also think because it's a small
Yeah.
group of people doing it, if they were doing it in Boston, you might not go to Boston.
That's okay.
Which I'm just saying. Well, I'm thinking, but as far as like, I love the exclusivity of it. That's what I'm saying.
So
for it, too.
I'll give you an example like that.
Sure.
And because you're not, yes, you're paying for a really good quality. Like I won't
Sure.
give you a shit cannoli. Like I'm gonna give you wedding premium thing. Right. That's just
Right.
like I make a joke around. Like as you can learn from the podcast, I can't say the letter S, but I can make a hell of a cannoli. All right.
I love it.
So I'm gonna give you a premium experience. You're paying for my personality, my
Yeah.
vibe, my energy. Imagine you going to an Usher imagine you going to an Usher concert, but it's some dude doing Usher covers. Sure, you're gonna I'm gonna like toot my own horn, but like I'm the Usher in this.
Yeah.
scenario.
Yeah.
Like
Listen.
like yeah, there could be other cannoli guys, but there's only one Joey. Like we can all do the same exact thing.
Right.
But who's gonna give you the better experience? Actually, Usher or some dude doing Usher covers?
So do you only do weddings or do you do other parties as well?
So like I will say 98% weddings. I just now started doing corporate events because
That's what
apparently
it is.
people like this month I got a few for Christmas
Holiday
parties.
parties.
I'm
Yeah.
like, oh sure, but like I'll shoot down like the amount of like, oh, my son's turning 1. We're having a holy cannoli. He's 1 party. Like, that's great.
You're like, no.
It's not
No.
going to be the right vibe, right? Because you're
Right. It's the experience. And what's the experience?
right, he's going to be dancing around on the floor for a
Like,
1-year-old.
yeah, that or like 316s. Like, I'm not dancing with teenagers, so that's not happening. Retirement parties and like, oh, I'm having a retirement party, like 30 people. I'm like, it's not going to be worth it.
Right. More like a cannoli, am I right?
Also, and it's like, this guy's great.
I told you. Love it. You're great with your OG over there.
Great. Or think too, like, or like,
No.
during or like parties during the day. Like when I get there, I'm not there 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night.
You want
People
them
are already
juiced.
already
Right.
tuned up. They're
Right.
I don't want the crazy aunt who's been drinking 3 or 4 G&Ts
Right.
ready to go. It's gonna be like if you're like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and everyone's completely sober, and you have just some dude walking around, dancing around, and getting cannoli. It's like it's not fun. on that
No,
part.
I mean, it makes total sense.
Yeah, I'm here to have fun. Like it's like
It's a vibe. I like to say
because
vibe.
I'm giving a lot of people don't know this, but like I'm clearing out my entire weekend for an entire year. I mean,
Right.
like things going on a weekend, that's out the window. Vacations that flow into wedding, that's out the window. So you're also paying for my time that I'm literally blocking. I work a 40-hour week, and now
Listen, you don't got to explain this to us. We
Yeah.
take bookings a year and a half in advance. We get it. So there's a question. I mean,
Yeah.
I was going to, and I don't think this is going to come off the wrong way, but
Go
I
for
was
it.
thinking that you would be more of a later add-on or a, like,
it's crazy.
but I'm shocked when
That's
you say you got 40 for
What
the
I
year
wanted.
already.
I wanted
Right. You want the
people-
last one. Like,
I-
if you're free 2 weeks from now,
That'd be
call
great.
it.
Like, oh, I'm not doing anything on Saturday night.
Right.
I'll work a wedding real
Right.
quick. But
40 for the year already is amazing.
Originally, when I first started, I was like, oh, reach me out like 3 months before your wedding, reach out to me. But I had people reaching out months and in a year. I'm like, this is crazy. And I just couldn't like keep track with it. I'm like, okay, I'll just book it whenever. Like,
And what people don't realize is there's 52 weeks of the year, and
Yeah.
no one's really getting married that much in January, February, December. So
Starting
that
week, right.
40 is
It's
in 4
heavy.
months. Right, exactly.
heavy.
Right,
It's
exactly.
like my January, February, March is a week right now.
And it's only you. Like you don't have anyone else helping you at all.
One man-
There's only one Joey Cannoli.
Well, but I mean, like maybe his mom helps him out a little bit or something like that. I'm like, Mom, can you make me some cannoli?
Yeah, no, it's a one-man show. This is what's crazy about it, right? It's one of the craziest moments. I had a bride reach out to me saying, hey, I get married next August 2026. I don't have a date yet. Can you tell me your availability? So you're telling me you want your anniversary date depending off my
based off
availability.
of Joey Cannoli.
That is insane to me.
Yeah.
Like that's when I'm like, whoa. Like,
So what was the day? What's Joey Cannoli Day then? We need to know because I'm going to celebrate it.
You should put that on the map as your like Joey
Right.
Cannoli day.
no, I was knows like she was like, I don't know. She wanted to know my availability off. Like it was in August.
Right.
So I'm like, I have like these are the days I'm available in August.
Do you remember the day?
It was either like August 1st, 1st, and then 8th, 9th, something like that. And
My anniversary is the 7th. I wanted it to be August 7th so bad.
And I'm like, yeah. So like, I'm giving her a list, and then I'm thinking about like, is she really about?
This is real life.
Is her anniversary really about to be just because I'm free that day?
Yeah.
Off, and we'll go back to like, I should be your last.
Right.
I need you to figure out your venue, figure out your photographer, figure out your DJ or band. I should not be.
The first, right?
Well,
You're going from an add-on to like literally
Like,
the main.
One of the
main
questions I wanted to ask was how soon do you book? And like in my head, it was going to be the 3-month mark, but
yeah,
40
so basically,
years
like,
are
so
amazing.
I have a few people asking for 2027. I'm like, hold up, I'm just focused on 2026
Right,
now.
not locking up.
I'm not locking
that far.
2027.
Yeah, I get it.
But like I said, the latest, give me 2 weeks. I need a 2-week notice. So
It's amazing.
if if it's December 1st or December 2nd and you get married on December 16th, and I'm
I might be your
available,
guy.
hit me up. Like I can make it done.
Well, here's a free plug for you for the next 3-4 months. You're probably slow in the winter. So
yeah, so January,
Yes,
February,
right,
March, hit me
please
up.
hit me up.
Valentine's Day weekend is on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
70-year-old party. I'm in for the birthday.
That weekend, I'll do the cannoli. Yeah,
Right.
they're still available.
Cannolis are all
If it's in
around.
January, maybe. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's crazy how it just rapid fire. It's just so quick.
I had a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we talked a little bit, before we were, got all set up and things. You were saying that there was like something very like, how do we put it, special or like a very special moment? Was that
Yeah.
what you were just talking about? Or was that a
I can
different
talk
thing?
about that.
Yeah.
So there's there's two meaningful moments, and
Yeah.
all the way I've done it really touched me. And I'll start with the first one, and I'm gonna give a little shout out to my boy Vinny over at DJ Coastals. Cool dude. We've been like DMing like, yo, like I really hope we like work a wedding together. It'd be awesome.
I don't know him personally, but I know he is. We've
Yeah.
done expos together.
He's really cool. And we get the vendor email, and I saw him CC'd, and I immediately texted him like, yo, did you get that email? And like, nah. And he looked at it. He's like, yo, we're finally working a wedding together. So it's great. So we're about 3 hours before the wedding. And he goes, yo, by the way, the bride is gluten free. I'm like, oh, okay.
Wow, she doesn't.
She can't have the cannoli shell.
Right. So
So gluten free, a lot of times though, obviously the shell is going to be a problem, but a lot of it
The
just
filling's
means
fine.
right
Filling's
because
fine,
it's just
but
how it's made. It can't
yeah.
be around
But
any of
she
that
booked
stuff,
you, it
right?
doesn't tell you that.
Here's the thing: the mom booked me of the groom.
And it was like she don't. Okay.
So the
All right. So
mother-
that
yeah,
should
so the
happen.
mother-
So she doesn't
Yeah.
like the bride.
Okay.
Yeah.
She doesn't.
That means.
So so thanks to Vinny, told me that. All right. So I show up to the wedding, right, and then I give the call to the groom. And then she's like, "Oh no, I can't have one." And I'm like, "Oh, I heard." So what I did is I grabbed a shot glass and I filled it with cannoli filling in a little spoon, and I gave it to her. And I'm like, "I know you can't have a shell, but you at least can have the filling."
Is there any possible shells that could be
You can
gluten
make
free?
you can make gluten free, but I import my shell from Sicily.
I was about to say that's you don't make your own shells,
No,
right?
no,
You could make your own shells though. Seems like it'd
Maybe.
be hard.
There'll be a lot of talk
Yeah,
for me.
because you got to roll. If you make them and you
Yeah.
roll them up, right?
But,
That's like
But I got a shell guy, and he hooks me up. So
Nice.
that was good. But yeah, so I gave her like film so she could still have the moment, and then she pulled me to the side at the end of the wedding. She's like, "Thank you so much for that. That almost made me cry." And I was
Oh,
like, "Dude,
that's awesome.
you almost cried making me cry because like that kind of moment."
Yeah.
So that was really like a cool moment. And then another one where this happened recently is where the sister of the bride reached out to me and she's like, "Hey, I want you to hire you for my I'm maid of honor. I want to hire you for my sister's wedding." And I was like, "Little do you know, I already met your sister." About like in the summer, I was at my gold guy in Philly. I was getting my bracelet like cleaned up, and my gold guy was, "Oh, meet the couple. They're getting married in November." And I told them you did cannolis, and then they're like, wait, you're the guy who does cannolis? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, are you available for this date? And I like look my book. I'm like, I'm not. Sorry. Wish I could do it, but I didn't know her sister and her sister like related like that.
So you're booked for their wedding, not
Yeah.
knowing it was their wedding.
Yeah. No, for a completely different wedding.
Oh, okay.
All right. But when her sister reached out to me, I didn't know that she had a sister. It kind of worked out that way. But I was like, hey, I just found out that the wedding I'm working is an early time. Like it's not like she want to be at like at
Right.
like 8 o'clock. That venue is only 20 minutes away from your venue.
And they had a later wedding.
I can make this work if it's okay with you. If I can get there a little bit later, all right, than typical time, right? So then I'll do it, right? But I told the bride straight up to her face, like, I'm not available for you. Her sister didn't tell her that I was coming, so like they're all at the wedding dance floor, right? And then like the DJ like, I have a special surprise for you. Open the door. Out I pop in.
What song?
It was actually it was Lazy Mary, and
I like that one too.
Yeah, it was a double Italian wedding too. A lot of pythons.
Can you tell them Italian?
Yeah. She freaked out, like jumping up and down, and like that moment of like her excitement was everything.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it gets awkward where like the parents hire me and they don't know. Then I pop in, like, hey, and they're like, "Who the fuck are you?" And I'm like, "What?" And then it's like, hey, guy. And then I'm trying to, but like when you actually want me there and you actually see that enjoyment, I'm like, wow, like it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is probably stuff that we shouldn't say on the podcast, but I have no shame to say this. And Keith is an MC, Joey Cannoli. Like, we are paid entertainers. And by the end of the night, people essentially treat us like rock stars sometimes. It's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's
That
and it's
I don't think I've ever been treated as good as he's been treated though, so far.
mean,
I aspire
Joey,
to. I know.
but you know what I
listen.
mean. Like it's listen. We get paid to entertain on people's wedding days, and it's so memorable and a lasting.
It's a lifetime
moment, but,
memory.
like right, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's funny too because like I joke around with like my siblings all the time. Like, yeah, I'm in these people's wedding albums for their life. Like they're
Yeah,
just
right.
like random dude. I'm now tied to you forever.
And the best part is like, I always say that people remember the food and the DJ. I will add you. To
I
the
think they
list.
might remember the
People
cannoli
remember
guy.
Joey could 20. They could be in Fort Lauderdale,
Like,
Clearwater
the
for
guy just
That's
showing
memorable.
Up.
like,
Yeah.
you're on
Especially if you're not
vacation
ready
next
for
year.
it and you're just at a wedding and all of a sudden a guy
Yeah,
comes
but
out
it's
with
still
cannolis.
very new right now. Like I have some people, I've never seen this before. I've never
Right.
seen this before, and it's like
I
it's
asked my
mind-blowing.
fiance this morning. I told her you're coming on, and she wasn't familiar, and I explained it. And she's like, "Oh, I think I did see that somewhere,
yeah.
but it's not a."
Like it's only if you've seen you get it, but it's like you have to try to explain it to people.
Right.
Like yeah. But at times, same thing. Like it always goes down to like the dancing aspect of the whole thing. Like I was a big fan of like middle school. I was the guy always going to the Friday night middle school dances.
Yeah.
Always turn up at the homecoming and proms. Like I love that.
Then you're
stuff.
going home watching Cooking Rachel Ray cooking up some stuff.
So-
So that thing together. Boom.
Exactly, because what if I told you, and back to having being a good personality of doing this thing. What if I told you I was voted most school spirited in?
That's awesome.
I believe it.
I'm going to tell you this. What if I told you I was voted most school spirited by the entire county?
County?
I was voted by the board of freeholders of Camden County that I was the most school spirited kid in 2014. That as much as they gave me a scholarship for it.
Really?
But, it's all about having that energy and that
Yeah.
this, or in the dancing skills. I remember after that first wedding, and my sister was like, "Joe, you think it was so normal you doing this because what you did at Texas Roadhouse? Because in high school, in college, that's where I worked at. Started off as a busboy, then went to back of house, became a server, and did all that stuff. And
Is
early,
that the one where they danced and all that?
so the servers had to do line dancing, right?
I'm very familiar with Texas Roadhouse.
So the server had to do line dancing, but when I was a busboy, you weren't really mandatory to do that. But shit, I like dancing, so I would full bus tub loaded up, and I was just do line dancing, and I realized while I'm doing this, that's why I'm so it's naturally because I did it for so long. They just
Bus tub. It's
basically
basically
just transferred over to the whole cannoli caddy and just flowed into it.
I don't want to say
Yeah.
villain or what's the opposite of a villain origin story? You're it's your hero
Yeah.
origin story. You know what I mean?
It all started from that, and then even more dancing when I went to Rowan. I went transferred from Cannon County to Rowan. I found out that there was a ballroom dancing club there. I was like, well, sign me up. So then I started learning ballroom dancing steps and stuff like that. So then when Suavemente pops out on the dance floor, I'm salsa dancing while I'm piping out cannoli and all that stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's all about bringing energy and vibes. Anything new, we offer a ton of services, and I'm always pushing things that are going to enhance the vibes and energy on the dance floor.
Yeah.
And I just think you are a bolt of energy, if you will.
A living testament?
Yeah, I mean that's awesome.
I've been told golden retriever energy from time to time.
That's awesome. Do you have on? I heard you say you have a website.
You don't chew couches, do you?
Do you have on there 2014 most?
I don't. But
you should probably have that.
I should
we
have
knew
a
10 years ago that this is where we.
throw a plug there. Yes.
Nobody was shocked.
Yeah. It's just crazy how much it grew, and I just remember when it first started, I'm like, can this be a business? And just try to break down the numbers. I'm like, all right, is this gonna be a thing? I was hoping maybe 10 weddings.
Right.
There's just 40. Yeah,
I know.
40. Well, which I mean would be total at the end of the year, would be 70 now, or close to 70, 75, and then it's still counting too. I've still got availability in the summer months, and then fall. Fall's insane. I don't know when fall becomes a wedding.
That's
it's
September and October, the craziest.
I remember
months of the year.
growing up, you're like, oh, you want to be a June bride, or you have a nice May. No, it's
September, October.
September, October, November, 2 every weekend.
This is the wedding feel good story of the year. That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah,
Joey Cannoli.
it just doesn't make sense, but I'm here for the
Ride the wave.
love it.
Absolutely.
and that's why it kind of started. There's about maybe 20, 30 other cannoli people floating around. I struck it very early, when the viral video hit. So that's why I was I kind of have that groundbreaking, that's
Yeah.
kind of deal. And I'm just glad I hit it early because now I don't sound like a copycat, but it's
No, yeah.
I was in beginning stages. I have a really cool dude up in Long Island. Shout out to the Sicilian Wheel, great guy. He's an awesome dude. Has a whole family, have a baby. I think one on the way. Great dude. He also offers a full everything now. First he started off with a mobile pizza cart. Dude was making brick oven pizza. Then he did the cannoli thing. Now he has milk and cookies where he has a jet pack of milk And he squirts out
Wow.
like shot glasses of milk and hands out cookies.
That's awesome.
And then he has like a donut tray. And dude is killing it.
We're all about
Mobile
food, mobile food on the
is
dance
fantastic.
floor.
As a DJ MC company, like you know,
Yeah.
but we do everything,
We
but
love-
as mainly for you know,
Because like
Right.
nothing
Wheels are
worse
turning.
isn't like I'm like, all right, let's go to the dessert room, leave dance floor, and I hear shout, or I hear suavemente, or I hear like or Usher's like a really good song. I'm like, well, I'm missing that song now because I'm trying to get some funnel cake fries.
Yeah,
Like, well, damn, like I want to be out. Like, give me the food. Like, come to me.
that's awesome.
Yeah, I love it. But it's like more people are doing it. I love that the industry is like it's growing. We're creating kind of like a cannoli fraternity.
I love it.
Cannoli guy fraternity. So yeah, like I hope there's more cannoli guys in South Jersey. 'Cause I would love to give you all the business,
All right.
all of it.
Well, Joey, we're gonna talk soon.
Please, you need a
Keith,
bit.
listen, Keith's the only hardcore Italiano we got, and he's already a videographer and MC and officiant.
Obi-Wan Cannoli.
You can do it.
Maybe,
You
maybe.
can go to Comic-Con. You do crazy numbers.
Oh my god.
I'm going.
Oh my god. We're cutting that part. Just kidding. Don't let anyone steal the idea. Joe, listen, appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you
it's great.
talking.
Absolutely.
We love to, get something different on the pod, and you're
Yeah.
definitely a different
glad.
experience. And
Yeah.
I hope we have brides reach out to you
Be
in
great.
the circle area, if you
Sure.
will,
Yeah, in my little.
in your little circle. I like it.
Yeah, because it's like I say, like I
All right, wait.
Go.
Let's ask you this.
Yeah.
You say you have a circle.
Yeah.
But we extend the circle when they want to pay for hotel and airfare for you to go,
If
because
you-
then you're going anywhere.
If you are crazy enough to fly me out,
I mean,
you must have Joe Cannoli. Reach out to me.
that's an experience.
That's-
That's
because it's like I'm taking my personal car, so I'm driving these places, and you don't know weather too. Like some days it might be shitty weather and it's raining or snow. I'm gonna have to deal with that. Or like
I love it. I think it's awesome.
yeah, it's all good. And I have like a slogan too. Yeah,
Let's
I would
go.
say it's not just cannoli; it's an experience,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm trying to bring everyone. It's a memorable night for your bride and groom. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna drop you a little something that nobody knows about. The
Okay.
only people know about this is if you got married.
Exclusive.
Yeah.
Exclusive with Joey Cannoli right here, guys.
Exactly. Because I started this for the 2025 brides, and I'm going to continue for the 2026.
Okay.
Like I've always said, thank you. You didn't hire me. You invited me to your wedding. I've always told you, you never go empty-handed to a wedding. You never go to a wedding without a gift. So every single bride and groom gets a gift from Joey Cannoli. Inside, just fun little stuff in there. I hand them and like a little card to say thank you for letting me be part of your special day.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's a little touch.
And for us, like I always say, like we want everyone to plant a seed for future weddings. So that's essentially also what you're doing.
Yeah.
Just sharing an experience. I think that's it, man. I think we're good.
Cool.
Especially with this guy. I think that's it, man. I appreciate you coming on the pod.
Appreciate it. No, it's
Joey
great.
Cannoli
Thank
in the
you.
flesh,
Yeah.
and another episode of the pod. Appreciate
course.
you having come
Yeah,
on.
thanks for coming, man. It was
Absolutely.
awesome.
Yeah, I hope
Thank you so much.
Of course. Work a wedding with you guys.
Definitely,
Definitely, I can't wait for that. You know me, I'm gonna
gonna
be
eat
making
through.
some videos.
That's a wrap.